It's time to craft. Let's go. Well, hello, my joyful subbies. Welcome back to the channel. It is your girl, Joy Fuller, the chief crafter for the Joyful Designs brand. So, guys, I am participating in an Anything Autumn collaboration with my crafting sister, Donna, the Creole crafter, Lisa, who is co-hosting this collaboration with Crafting My Best Life. We have guest host Malinda with All Things Home on a Budget, Chrstine with Divine Design, Jetta with Craft Along with Jay, and Deidra with LiveWithItDecor&More, and of course yours truly, Joy. So let's head into DIY number 1. So as you can see, I have these 3 pieces of wood that you can find at the Dollar Tree. Now, at the time that Dollar Tree was $1, I had bought these 3 odd-shaped pieces of wood. Now, 2 of them are the same size, same type, while that 3rd piece is different, and I wanted it that way because what I'm doing here is duping a project that I did on my channel probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And so what I'm doing is now, after I've painted it using that Harvest Orange paint by Waverly, I am now sanding it down using one of those nail sanders and just going over the raised edge of the wood so that it's giving me a distressed look. So I was getting down with that sander. I was like, yes, because I'm so used to using one of the hand sanders that you can get from Dollar Tree. You know, the ones that's red and have the big sanding block on it. But this works better for this project. And so I was like, why not? And you know, I cannot wait for you guys to see how this project turned out. It turned out super cute, as did the larger version of this. But yeah, guys, all I'm doing is applying some hot glue and wood glue from the Dollar Tree to put this pumpkin together. Now, a lot of you may be like my husband, Uncle T. Well, pumpkins are round usually. I'm like, pumpkins are whatever size and shape you want to make it. So here's my pumpkin coming together. As you can see, I put the 2 light pieces together and then put the one on top that was different. And now I have the neck of a paint stick that I am going to use as the peduncle for my wooden pumpkin. And yes, this is a pumpkin. And now what I'm doing is just using some of that jute twine that you can find at the Dollar Tree. Again, when I purchased these pieces of wood and this twine, I had only paid $1 for it. And now with things going up so high, I am really able to now genuinely say I'm crafting my stash. Because why pay more for it when you already have it, right? And so I am just going around, just wrapping this twine around this paint stick, the neck of this paint stick, just halfway, because you're not going to see the bottom part of it. So this is going to be nestled in the back of my pumpkin, but I wanted to keep this with a rustic feel to it. Again, I cannot wait for you guys to see the outcome of this piece, and you know, just to hear what your comments are. And now that I have that done, of course, I am going to make sure that the rope is burned. I will be burning the frays off this rope. One thing about it, if you are a regular, you know Joy likes jute. She loves jute. However, Joy does not love the frays that comes along with using jute. A lot of people like it, especially during this time of year, because it adds to the character of fall and Halloween and stuff like that. So I can see why people like leaving the frays on there during this time of year when crafting, but unfortunately for me, I just don't like it. I just don't. And that's okay, right? That's okay. You're going to see how this turned out in the reveal, but let's head on over to DIY number 2. The famous foam pumpkins. So I have actually 6 pumpkins. I have 4 of the orange ones and 2 of the white ones. So I decided to go ahead and use 2 of the orange pumpkins, and I have this beautiful fabric that I purchased from, I think this one came from Dollar Tree. And now I'm using some of that cashew color paint by Waverly. It is a chalk paint. And I am going to just basically dab this all over the pumpkin and just color the pumpkin in its cashew color, because I did not want the stark orange coming through through with the fabric that I am going to cover this pumpkin in. And now that this is all painted and everything, you see I have my little hole where the peduncle would be, and I'm just taking the glue after cutting down the cloth into strips. And now I am just going to apply the strips all over this pumpkin, feeding it from the top inside of the hole all the way to the end. Now I did not cover the base because that's just wasted fabric, and so I left that plain, just painted with nothing at the bottom of it. If you saw my short, you saw me teasing about this particular pumpkin that I was going to be uploading tonight. So guys, this is a reminder that this video is part of the Anything Autumn collaboration that is being hosted by my crafting sister Donna with the Creole Crafter, as well as Lisa with Crafting My Best Life. And there are several guest hosts. Malinda with All Things Home on a Budget, of course, yours truly, Joyful Designz, Chrstine with Divine Designz. You have Jetta with Crafting with Jay. You have Deidra. Live with it, Decor and More. So make sure you check out these ladies' channels. Go over after you finish watching my channel and show these ladies some love. If you have not subscribed to their channel, go ahead, click on that subscribe button. Don't forget about the notification bell. That way when they go live or they upload something to the channel, you'll be one of the first people notified. So make sure you head on over to their channels, tell them that Joy said hello, and wish them well on my behalf. And now, as you see, I have completely covered the pumpkin with the cloth. I've added a wood stem from my yard. I'm adding some of this eucalyptus picks that I purchased from Walmart. And I am going to apply that to the side of the pumpkin. And again, this is the second project that I cannot wait for you guys to see. And while you're watching me bring this together, I want to turn your eyes to that subscribe button here on my channel and encourage you to click on that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload anything to the channel. Subscribing is free. And guess what? If for some reason you decide that you're no longer feeling my content, you can click the unsubscribe button. But why would you? You're going to love it here. And now I have this raffia. It is part of the raffia skirts that Dollar Tree sells. And I am going to make a bow, a raffia bow. I think this is appropriate for this time of year and for this pumpkin. And now that I have my raffia bow, I am going to glue it on my pumpkin after trimming down some of the raffia that just was running wild and doing its own thing. And now I am gluing down my raffia, making sure that, it kind of, the placement looks right and all that good stuff. And now I'm thinking, but guys, let's pause again and let me remind you that this is a collaboration, an Anything Autumn collaboration. And the host is Donna, the Creole Crafter. Also Lisa, Crafting My Best Life. Make sure you check out everyone's channel that's on the thumbnail. And let's get into DIY number 3 and the final DIY for tonight. So I have this board that I purchased from, I think it was from Michael's a couple of years ago, probably about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And then I have this beautiful calendar print here of this old farmhouse surrounded by all this beautiful fall leaves and trees and all that kind of stuff, pumpkins. And I thought this would be a beautiful backdrop for a wall hanging piece. And so I am going to use the technique using the Mod Podge, drying it, and then placing the calendar image down on top of it, and then reactivating the Mod Podge by placing the image on top and then using some parchment paper with a hot iron to iron on top of the image to make the image secure to the piece of wood. Now this turned out so cute. I really like this project. And you guys gotta let me know what you think. Okay? You gotta let me know what you think now. And so here's where I place the image down. I am now taking my little iron that I purchased from Walmart. I am going over the image, making sure, going around the edges so that where the Mod Podge is, that is able to secure to the image really well, so that when I get to the step of trimming down the image, everything is secure. And now that I've done that, I'm using my little handy dandy sander or file whatever you call it, the nail filer thing, whatever. And I sand all that extra paper down. I'm just going back through where the initial hanger was and using that little sander right there that I purchased from Temu. It is one of those little mini, it has like a mini head, and you can just, almost like a toothbrush, and you can just go in and out of it and sand. And now I'm just sanding down the excess paper, going in there really good. Guys, this image is so pretty. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. And now I'm using some of that wide ivory color laced ribbon that Dollar Tree carries. And again, I thought I was in frame, but I'm not. But guys, you're going to see it right now because we are right here at the reveal. Guys, look at DIY number 1. Is this not cute? It's cute. I really like how I added the half beads down the front to give it a tuxedo look. I really like that. Here's DIY number 2. This is the pumpkin where I used the cloth, and then I added a second pumpkin to make it a stacked pumpkin decor, and that turned out cute. Here is DIY number 3. I really like this. I added the word blessed from a pack of words that I purchased from Hobby Lobby to go along with the hanger. I think this is simply cute, and then I added some fall florals there. And now we are looking at all 3 of these projects for tonight together. Cute, cute, cute. Guys, please make sure that you head on over and check out everyone's channel. Check out the playlist that is linked in the description box of this video. Also, guys, don't forget to click on that subscribe button in my video, and don't forget about the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload anything to the channel. And this week I will be uploading something to the channel beginning tonight all the way till Sunday. So until the next DIY, guys, bye for now, and don't forget to check out the playlist that is again linked in the description of this video. Bye, y'all.